What up, YouTube, or else I like to call it WeirdTube. Back at it again with another video. It's your boy, I am Alex What. Y'all see me around YouTube, but here today I wanted to talk to y'all something that I've seen just as much as y'all seen. It's about B.Simone and what she had to say about Martin Luther King cheating on his wife. Okay? I don't want to say her name because I don't want to mess it up. I'll look it up more further. But first off, I written down a few things that she did say. So let's go over them. I put B.Simone's MLK comments. He's a great father, leader, CEO, entrepreneur, boss. Yet, to her, and I'm only going to use her words, cheating on your wife, which doesn't make you a good father. Let me just stop right there. Being a father and being a husband are two separate things. Two separate things, okay? Now, when it comes to being a father, you have your relationship with your children. That's what I meant to say. You have a relationship with your wife. Those two don't overlap one another. They're not the same, okay? Now, what he does with his wife is not the same as far as I'm not sure. Maybe he was a good father raising his children, but that has nothing to do with him. But that has nothing to do with him being a father. If what he does with his wife, that's his own business. Okay. And at the end of the day, let me say this at the beginning before I forget it. She chose to stay. She chose to stay. Okay. So whatever she wanted to do, that was her business. And obviously, she must have understood the plan and where MLK, rest in peace to him, that he was going in his life. And at the end of the day, she didn't want to leave her family. And I guess, a lot of stuff like that. Please excuse me, I'm a little bit scatterbrained. But at the end of the day, she didn't want to break up her family. Let's just go with that. And nowadays, most women in America, that's what they do. Okay? Always so focused on this cheating thing and not focus on the big picture. Okay? And she also says, great in all other aspects. Okay, yes, he must have been a great leader and great CEO and all this other stuff. But just because he's not great at this one thing of being a husband to his wife, does not mean he's not a good father, not mean he's a good CEO, good leader, and good at what he did at the speeches that he spoke. Now, I do think that by him having a girlfriend or even just being with a woman, that was going to mess up his message and everything about freedom, not only for the black man, the black woman, and from the white people and everything, but for all. He smoked for all. Okay? Do I think his cheating and what he did affect his speeches and how he did and what he did in the public? No. And at the end of the day, let me just say it. What he does behind closed doors and with his family, that's none of my personal business. Me in particular, it's none of my business. Okay? And for you, B.Simone, to judge this man off of what he did, and you weren't even born in that timeline or in that time period, why do you care? Why? And for one, why you care about a relationship that has nothing to do with you? If his wife was fine with everything that was going on, it shouldn't honestly be bothering you. It shouldn't be triggering to you and like what you said or none of that. And also, what does she say? To B.Simone, MLK is not great. So he's not great because he cheated on his wife? Okay. If that's what you want to say, cool. He's not great to you? Fine. Keep that energy. Keep that energy. Okay? And that's another thing I want to say. Keep that energy for female politicians or many other people, of females who cheat themselves, because you over here make it seem like men are the only ones who cheat and women don't, and that's just not true. And if you want to have that energy for MLK and him cheating, have that same energy for women who cheat. Have that same energy for women who cheat. That's another thing I want to say. What B.Simone said disrespectful? Yes, because everybody out here acting like men don't have desires of being with other women. Okay, that's why I honestly believe like this whole marriage idea is not really gonna work out, because men want to be with multiple women. Women want the biggest and strongest leader that got everything. That's just how it is. And if you can't deal with it, stop dating. Stop trying to find a boyfriend. Stop trying to find a husband and all that. If you can, and B.Simone, you obviously seem like you cannot handle this subject and handle the fact of any man, no matter the period of time, can't have other women besides his wife. Stop trying. Because whether you like this or not, B.Simone, many men, even in Egyptian times, had multiple women, had concubines, women that had their children. So, what are we talking about? Seriously, what are we talking about? You're going to judge Martin Luther King, judge every single man who had multiple women. And they wives were okay with it. Okay? What he did in his private life has nothing to do about him talking about racism and the freedom amongst many people of different colors and everything. And let's be honest, if Martin Luther King did not speak and say what he said, there wouldn't be so many interracial couples that there is today. That's another. There wouldn't be so many biracial people born in this world if MLK did not say what he said. So if you want to focus all on the cheating, that's your business. But just know that even if a man is married or not, boyfriend, girlfriend says, a man has options to be with other women. No, does it make cheating to be right? No, it does not. But at the end of the day, that happened how many years ago? 50, 60, 65 years ago? Why do we care? And let me also ask this. If Martin Luther King was gender reversed and he was a woman, and he was a she and everything, and she cheated on her husband with a white man, would you still have the same energy? Just saying. That's all I want to say real quick. I honestly think this is one of the ones that will get B.Simone canceled. I will say that. Even Kevin Samuels, he had spoke about something. I'll probably leave the link to that video and many more into the podcast where she was spoken to the other lady about this. And I've watched other videos about this too, and how some females are going to blame it on the chakras and zodiac signs. At the end of the day, B.Simone, you don't even know what was going on in MLK's relationship, so you honestly have no reason to be talking about his relationship and what he does. And let's keep it a buck. You probably couldn't even survive those times back then. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm just gonna wrap it up. At the end of the day, cheating is not that big of a deal. Either you be with the man and deal with that, or don't. And let's be honest. Even if when MLK didn't cheat or any man cheated, would y'all really still be with men? Ask yourself that question. If men never cheated, would y'all still want to be with the man and the relationship was fine, no drama, would you still want to be with that man? Ask yourself that. But that's all today, you guys. Stay weird and stay positive.